The Crow and the Jug. It was bone dry in the countryside. There had been no rain for weeks on end now. For all the animals and birds, it had been a terrible time. To find even a drop of water to drink was almost impossible for them. But the crow, being the cleverest of birds, always managed to find just enough water to keep himself alive. One morning, as he flew over a cottage, he saw a jug standing nearby. The crow knew, of course, that jugs were for water, and as he flew down, he could smell the water inside. He landed and hopped closer to have a look. And sure enough, there was some water at the bottom. Not much, maybe, but a little water was a lot better than no water at all. The crow stuck his head into the jug to drink, but his beak, long though it was, would not reach far enough down no matter how hard he pushed. He tried and he tried, but it was no good. However, he knew that one way or another he had to drink that water. He stood there by the jug, wondering what he was going to do. Then he saw pebbles lying on the ground nearby, and that gave him a brilliant idea. One by one, he picked them up and dropped them into the jug. As each pebble fell to the bottom, the water in the jug rose higher, then higher, and higher, until the crow had dropped so many pebbles in that the water was overflowing. Now he could drink and drink his fill. "What a clever crow," he thought as he drank. "Rah! What a clever crow! Rah!" Thank you for listening. Clever, clever crow. I feel like even I learned something there from the crow's life hack. What a practical tip. Just keep adding little pebbles to the jug until the water maybe doesn't flow over, because then you're just going to waste the precious water, but until it reaches the brim, and then jobs are good. And I just hope the crow, perhaps, especially when we're talking about stories with morals here, I hope he wasn't a selfish crow, and that they perhaps tried to help out the other animals that were dying of dehydration. But perhaps that's another story. Short and sweet, the little tale today, but I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please do just take a second to leave a like on the video. Thank you so much for all the comments. I am loving reading them. So nice to see a lot of happy Fox fans, happy listeners out there. And as a bonus, please do share these videos, share the playlist, which is growing day by day, of my Audiobook Advent Calendar. And hey, even consider joining me over on Patreon or becoming a channel member here on YouTube. A brief honourable mention concerning The Lion and the Mouse from yesterday's door. Some of you will have recognised that roar It was indeed a sample from my Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe audiobook. That was Aslan's Roar that I'd used in chapter 13, I think it was. And I just couldn't resist adding it to this one. It just felt so appropriate. So I hope it didn't scare your socks off or anything. And yes, I did record that roar myself. A little bit of editing, of course, just tweak around with the sound a little, but that is me roaring. I do love being silly with these readings and stuff, so there you go. I hope you'll be back for day 5. Have a great day, evening or night. Until then, read to you soon.